Morning, Jonathan. Come here, me, give me a pills. Oh. Here's your pill sandwich. Okay. She likes her pill sandwich, don't you? Yes, you do. Here we go. That's the rest of it. That's all your pill sandwich. There you go. Hey, Brenda, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. I got a ship at dawn this morning, Brenda. So just might want to check it out. It's online. I just got done editing it, and posting it. The Yeah, it turned out well. I changed some of the settings because it used to pixelate and all kinds of stuff, and it didn't do it this time. So I didn't really know what I was doing, but I was dialing it in. So how's everybody doing this morning, Jonathan and Brenda? Oh, Brenda saw me flying. I must have been on the stream time cam. East Coast, good morning. Good morning to you too. Grinding concrete again today and listening. Okay. Here comes Joe.
Yeah. What's up?
How you doing, Joe?
Long night.
Was a long night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
was
know
long night. I was restless.
You had to shoot, didn't you?
Yeah, last night I had a 5 o'clock game. Got a 7 o'clock game tonight.
5 o'clock and a 7 o'clock.
No, just 7 tonight. I had 5 yesterday.
Oh,
This is a real tournament. Like I think it's like 16 teams. And the first team Mandeville was playing was the team from New Orleans. And I'll put it this way, the shortest guy on the team was taller than the tallest guy on Mandeville's team.
oh, really?
I walked in there and saw that, and I said, "Oh Lord!" Like this. I said, this ain't gonna be nice." And
I'm
said,
listening.
I said, I really think they're gonna have a hard one. Let's see. Hey, Brenda, Jonathan, I ain't talking to you, Jonathan. You got me mad. Make me want to shut my channel down now. Warren.
Boy, she just keeps bugging the hell out of me until I let her out.
Well, that's what she wants to do.
She was scratching my leg, poking at me, and as soon as I stood up, she ran to the door. I opened the door and she shot outside. Normally, she gets out just outside the door,
said,
turns around,
"Will
looks
you
at
let me out? I gotta pee. I gotta pee. I gotta pee."
That's it. That's it.
So, Jonathan, I'm not gonna talk to him anymore.
Why is that?
Because he sent me that video from that girl that making me want to shut my channel down now.
Actually, she not only peed, I got her on the camera, she's over there pooping too.
I told you. You see, she said, man, that crazy man wouldn't let me out. I'm about to leave one right here. So,
He had to
so,
go.
but these guys, right?
Yeah.
They come out and I'm watching them and I'm saying, oh Lord, this is going to be a nasty game. And they're going to get stuck right off the bat into the losers bracket. I'm saying that, right?
Uh-huh.
I'll give you the scores. I'll put it this way. Me and the police officer that's there at halftime looked at each other and said, oh, we didn't see that coming. Like that.
Wow.
Let me find it. Let me find it along.
Now, who was playing who? Mandeville was playing who?
Yeah, Mandeville was playing Booker T. Washington.
Now, are they close by or no?
The New Orleans team. Now, why is that there and I don't have the other ones? Uh-oh. Hold on a minute. Let me make sure I did delete that. Gotta find I gotta find the good pictures. I think I deleted them. I got the originals, but I don't have the good ones. Hold on. I bet you I put them somewhere else. No, I got them right there. I was in them. Stupid. You're stupid. That's what you're stupid. Okay, let's see. I was in the right folder I was looking for, but I thought I wasn't. I thought I was in the raw folder. She may not want to come in yet. JDS. And I'm actually waiting for one package. That's the only thing left. It's a shirt that I bought for Christmas. That's stuck in customs somewhere.
Mia came back in the door, Joe, and she went, shoo.
Oh, I know. I know. So this team, like I said, the smallest guy on that team was taller than the tallest guy on our team, right?
Really?
And it was Booker T. Washington out of New Orleans. And they came in there and when they walked in, one of the guys, the tallest guy on that team came up to his shoulders. That's how tall he was.
Wow.
And I said, this is going to be nasty. Because Mandeville's a good team, but I really didn't give them a chance.
Different
right?
class. Yeah.
But they're both the same class. That's the thing. It's just, I don't know where they got these guys from. They need to check them, you know? So the first period starts and they start playing and Mandeville is quicker than them. A lot quicker than them.
Faster. Okay. Yep.
And that made a big difference, right? End of the first period, Mandeville 14, Booker T 4.
Wow.
10-point lead, right?
I guess they were showing him who was the boss.
Well, I'm sitting there with my mouth open thinking, what the hell is going on here? End of the half, 24-5. They held to 1 point in the second period. They couldn't get a shot off. They'd lose. It was stealing the ball from them. They'd foul them, put them on the line. They'd miss the free throws. They missed 11 free throws in the first half. Okay? And that 1 point was a free throw. So they had 12 free throws, got one of them. So then they come out in the third period, 38-16. They started putting some backups in for Mandeville. So Mandeville's up 38-16. And then they put in the last period, they had all their backups in. Mandeville won 47-30.
Wow.
And I did not see that coming.
No wonder you were blown away, huh?
It was like, so now I'm pretty sure they're probably playing Hannon today, which is another one of these teams that I don't give them too much credit on. I don't know who they're playing. It's either Hannon or Chalmette. And Hannon should have destroyed Chalmette. I'll find out tonight when I get close. Because they have the schedule, win the teams that win play, to lose play. So my team goes to 7 tonight. And I'm glad the way they did. They added one extra day to it, which is good. Because that means I got a 7 o'clock, they win, I got a 7 o'clock on Saturday. If they lose, I got a 5:30 on Saturday. So depending on what happens today, what time I go Saturday. And then Saturday be the end of it for me. I think Saturday's the end of it. Because if you keep winning, then you play Monday for the championship. Let me see what it was. Yeah. No, you still play Monday. So if they lose, they play Saturday, either 4 o'clock. Yeah, they'll play at 5:30 if they lose today. And then if they win that one, they play Monday at 2.
I take it there isn't any school going on right now.
Nope. 16 teams. Mark, what's up?
Hi, Paul, Joe.
Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Not too bad.
Yeah, it's actually like a single elimination, basically. Because if you lose it, you go to the loser's bracket, and you can't get out of it. You can't get out the loser's bracket. Then I thought that was wrong. Because last year, I gotta look at this. It might be. I gotta ask them about it when I go. Last year, if you won the losers bracket, you came over and played. I don't think you played the champion, but you played a game it was an odd team last year. That's what it was.
How many teams are in the competition?
It's 16. And they're all the way from Iberville Parish, which is 100 miles away. They got them from all over the West Bank. Bogalusa, it's another 35 miles away. Got a whole bunch of teams in here. Teams that they normally don't play each other. And I'll show you. This is what I deal with when it's season time. That's what I got to live on right there. I got to get one of these and know here, I play here, then I play here, then I play here, or I play here. You know.
Yeah.
And if they keep winning, then it moves to right here. That's what I deal with the 2 weeks during Christmas.
Is it all religious schools? Because I see it's Praise Sonic.
No, all kind. It's a Catholic school that is running it. They do it every year.
Okay, because I saw it was Praise Sonic tournament.
Yeah, I drove up, and usually it's hard to find a place to park. And if you can't, there's nothing going on the football field, and there's where you walk out on the pavement to go. They've got the red lines, and it's enough space for my car to fit. I just back in there, put my press credentials on it, and go in, and they don't bother me. Leave it alone because there's nobody going over there, you know. So I always get that spot. Yesterday they had a handicap spot right in front, so I just jumped in that. And I did that, and 2 of the women for Hannon walking by me, with gumbo and jambalaya and everything for the hospitality room. And I said, "Oh shoot, that smells good." She goes, "It's in the hospitality room." I said, "Man, I ought to come there now." You know, because I just go in there and eat. When I get stuck there, that's where I wind up. I just go in there and sit there for a while.
Well, those two games last night were pretty good. They're a bit.
Yeah, I didn't get to see anything. They got
Toledo,
Washington plays tonight, so Lance will be having.
Toledo beat Pittsburgh in the 6th overtime.
Wow.
And Rutgers was 17 points in front at halftime and ended up losing right on the last play, really.
That sucks.
Kansas pulled it back, finished 43-41, I think it was, something like that.
Wow. It's Kansas or Kansas State?
Kansas State.
Oh, yeah, Kansas State's good. I had a few years ago, there were 3 or 4 people from Mandeville playing for them.
Yeah, Rutgers were all over them in first half.
It's like when I was stationed in Hawaii. I lived there for 3 years, and the University of Hawaii always played a powerhouse one game during the season, and we had the color guard, and it was the first year it was Nebraska, and Nebraska comes in, and we did the color guard. Then we got seats. We go sit in the seats, and the game's going. And end of the first quarter, Hawaii's up like 14-0 over Nebraska, and all these Hawaiians are giving Nebraska. I mean, they're talking crap to the Nebraska fans. And it was like 21-0 at half, and they were saying, "Go back home, go back home. You're no good." And all of this. Final score was like 52-21. They just shut everybody up. And then the next year they played Oklahoma, and it was about the same. I think it was 63 to like 19 or something like that. And they were up. They just scored the second half. They scored all their points in the second half again. Thought they'd learn from their mistakes.
Well, Rutgers were leading 34-17 at halftime.
Yeah. But it's all those teams having to travel all those hours, and it's like jet lag they're dealing with. And they finally got to realize, hey, we got to wake up and play, you know?
Well, they were playing in Michigan, weren't they?
I don't know. I don't know where they were last night.
Yeah, I think they were playing in Detroit.
Could have been. I think it was the Motor City Bowl, right?
No, it was.
I know.
It was the game above sports.
I know they used to have. I don't know if they still have, but they used to have a Motor City Bowl. Was in Detroit.
No, game above sports bowl. It was.
Yeah, I haven't watched. Only time I watch anything is when LSU's on. I haven't been watching too many sports.
And Toledo won the Rate Bowl. Or was it the other way around?
But we're under. How's your weather? It's just cold up there, right? Right, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're dealing with severe weather coming through again.
I think the other one was in Phoenix. I didn't watch the third one. It didn't start until 2 a.m. our time.
Oh, we look. Yeah, those are nice. I like that dog. That's cool. That cat's gonna have none of it in a minute. Yeah, those boots are cool, Jonathan. Too expensive for me. I guess not. And some of them aren't. And my problem is I got those duck boots in the back. I can't remember who makes them. Cabela's, I think. An expensive pair of duck boots. And then if I don't take my water pills, I can't zip them all the way up. I get them up to about an inch before they zip up. They won't come off, but it's like they ain't gonna zip up. And I've got to take the fluid pills consistently for it to work. That's about 3/4 of the way down past my knee is where it starts. It goes to.
Morning, Brian.
What you buying, Paul?
I'm just ordering some food.
So I knew that. I knew you were buying something. They got one of the parents here was really ragging Walmart the other day. They ordered about 20 items to be delivered, and when it got to them, it said like 12 of them were out of stock. They didn't have them. So when she went to pick them up and said that, so she took the items, went inside, walked around, and everything they said they didn't have, they had.
Yeah, that's not good.
And she went off on them. She said, "You need to find out who pulled this thing and didn't want to do the work, you know?" That's my biggest pet peeve, that you can call down and place an order and they walk around the store getting your way, picking up all this stuff. And then when you get there, half of the parking lot's set up for people ordered. So then you can't find a parking spot. That's ridiculous. And then if you go inside, you gotta check yourself out. So it even makes it worse. Last time I checked myself out, I called the girl over. I said, "Need you to come over and put the discount in." She looked at me, she said, "What discount?" I said, "The 10% for me having to check myself out." She started laughing. I said, I'm serious.
Staff discount. Yeah.
So I told her, I'm serious. I said, if I got to check myself out, I need a discount. I said, because that's my time. Oh. I tell you what,
So,
fluid pills and 2 cups of coffee.
how's the weather been there?
We're under thunderstorm warnings. We got to the east of me about 5 miles north, not even 5 miles north. Yeah, about 5 miles to the east of me. They just had a tornado go through. Don't know if it touched down, but they had rotation. And we got it to tomorrow. We expecting it for a little while in the afternoon. We're gonna be under a severe threat.
Really?
Yeah, on the time I'm gonna be going to basketball games. So after tomorrow, we're gonna be clear for the rest of the week. But we got a front coming through on New Year's Eve night,
Mhm.
and then the rest of that week is gonna be in the 30s and 40s. That's how we're gonna start the year up.
Yeah, ours is going to be with 3 degrees on New Year's Day, 0 degrees on the day after, with expected snow.
Yeah, I got my order in for some food to be delivered.
Now, when you say food, you just
Buddy,
mean
do you have home delivery where you are?
yeah.
Tell you what, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Because if you have a membership with wherever it is, it's shipped same day free.
Yeah, a lot of ours do that if you order over a certain amount.
Me always likes the company, you know. Especially when they show up with food.
Yeah. Don't you get a bit disappointed when that food ends up being Diet Pepsi and breakfast bowls, though?
I ordered two of the big boxes of breakfast bowls, and I ordered 3 of the great big 36-pack Diet Pepsis.
So
And
you didn't really order food.
and my barbecue beans.
Yeah, he really didn't order food.
Yeah.
That's coming from Sam's.
Knew what he'd ordered.
Well, I got the last stuff I'm gonna buy from Proud Patriots yesterday. Proud Patriots, they got the Donald Trump stuff. Since they giving me the run around on that bear, they're saying that I got the pictures of the website and showed them. I said, you did not have anything but a talking bear on there when I bought it. So, but I got the graded Trump Vance card. Just wanted one of those just to have it because it was like what you call it, history in the making. That is only the second president to serve non-consecutive, you know. Then they put out another one. It's a little coin. It's actually a Kennedy $50.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's a Kennedy $50. Got the information on the front and it's gold plated on the back. And I got 3 different ones. And I ordered 3. They sent me 2 of one of them. I only ordered 1. So I got 2 extras. But I was thinking they were a little bit bigger than this. But it's like a $50. I took one out last night and looked at it, and you can see when you put it on an angle, you can see the Kennedy $50 and everything underneath it. But it's just screen printed on top.
The question I have is, it is a real silver dollar with an overlay on it, right?
No, it's a Kennedy $50. It's actually a 50-cent piece with the
Oh,
overlay.
okay, okay.
But the back of it is I think it's 18 karat gold layered.
Lay it over top of the,
Yeah, it's just a thin layer of it.
oh, yeah.
It says, wait, let's see what it says right here. 24 karat gold plated.
Mhm.
And technically it is a 50-cent piece. It's if you get broke enough, you can spend it. You know,
Wow. What,
I wouldn't spend.
I was gonna ask you, how's the grandbaby doing with her, Trump bears?
Well, I haven't seen it since they gave it to us. So I don't know. I told him, I said, go put it with, because she's got like a little shelving area, and she was trying to pull the stuff off that's sewn on. And I told my daughter, I said, you might want to go take that and put it up there until she understands that she can't pull it apart, you know?
Oh, she thought it was Velcroed on, huh?
Yeah, she's trying to undress it, you know? So I knew that's where it was going, so it's probably up there. She can get it later.
And is your Trump ornament still on the tree?
I don't know. I haven't been over there. I don't even have them on my tree yet.
Oh,
Over by my tree, I got 6 of them, but I haven't put them on a tree.
well, you
I
might
know
want to
my-
save them.
I ought
They'll
to
be
put them on a
they'll be
tree.
a collector's item someday.
Maybe. That's why I get these cards,
Yep.
because they're graded tin and they're sealed. And that way I've got like different ones in there. But that's the last one. I'm not buying anything from them right now, just for the fact that they kind of did that bait and switch.
Well,
Mm.
somebody blew it when they posted it. That's what it did.
Yeah, but when they messed up and people thought they were getting the right thing, or when you called up and said, "Wait, you're supposed to talk," they should have said, "Well, we did make a mistake. Send them back, and we'll return them, and we'll flip flop or something, or we'll send you one or something." You know,
Yeah.
so there's no big deal. I wouldn't have mind having one that talked and one that didn't talk, because then the one I have I could have just put away. You know.
Mhm.
I got to find me a place to put mine. But I'm not, it didn't come in a box. It came wrapped in a sealed plastic bag.
Ah,
So if it would have came in a box, it would have been a little more, that's how it came, I wish they would have had a box with it, because that
Yeah.
would have made a hell of a difference. Then they probably charge double.
Hmm.
double up.
Yeah, but it came out to $20 a piece, so that wasn't that bad. Now my problem is I got to figure out what I'm gonna do. So like I said, since this is smaller and it's got the little stand and the certificate of authenticity, I might have to print me a little box to put them in, a little 3D print box. That way I can keep them somewhere like that. If I want to put them in a safe, it'd be easier to put them in a safe.
Mm.
Is there any football on today? Do you know, Joe?
Mark will be the one. I'm not paying attention. I think what you call it plays today for sure. Washington does. Lance will tell you, and he comes in.
Oh, okay.
No, Washington was. I think they were playing somebody today. I think I saw that. I'm waiting till New Year's Eve night when LSU plays to watch them, or day, whatever it's going to be. I just thought of something. I got to go see what happened. I ordered something and I couldn't use it. And I don't remember if I returned it. If I didn't return it, I got to find out where the hell I put it.
No NFL until Saturday. and you've got LAC versus New England and Denver versus Cincinnati.
And,
that's
on
on-
ESPN HD at, starting at 12 is, college football.
But yeah, you've got college, haven't
Yeah.
Yeah.
Martin Armed Forces Bowl, which is Oklahoma versus Navy.
Hey, Paul, I bought this the other day. It's like a little briefcase type thing.
Yeah.
And it's like it was $22. Fireproof up to 5,200 degrees.
Wow.
And I bought it because I wanted to take the stuff in my safe. Because my safe isn't rated that high. And put the stuff in the safe with this. But it won't fit in my safe.
Oh,
Just does. I thought I could get it sideways and drop it in. If I took the shelf out, I could do it. But
Yeah,
then I
you've got-
couldn't get it out unless I take the shelf out again.
You've got Oklahoma versus Navy at 12 Eastern. You've got Georgia Tech versus Vanderbilt at 5:30 Eastern. And you've got Arkansas State versus... Oh, no, that was last night. Arkansas State versus Bowling Green. They beat them 38-31. That was the one I didn't stay up for.
Texas Tech at Arkansas.
Yeah,
is-
Texas Tech versus Arkansas, which is at 7 o'clock your time.
Followed thereafter
Syracuse
Las Vegas
versus
Bowl,
Washington.
which is USC and Texas A&M.
You've got Syracuse versus Washington State on Fox at 8 p.m. And then Texas versus USC at, God, 3:30 in the morning our time. So that's 10 o'clock. 10 p.m. your time? Must be on the east.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you've got UConn versus North Carolina.
Well, you know what kind of amazes me, I understand this is, a different week, but I'm not used to having college football. Usually college football is on Saturdays and NFL is on Sundays.
Then you've got Boston College versus Nebraska.
Yeah, but the last 4 or 5 years, they've been doing the bowl games every day.
Oh, there you go.
When they get into the bowl season.
Louisiana versus TCU is at, 6 hours, aren't you? So that's
Well, Joe, basically it's all about the money.
Quarter past
That's
one
all it
this
is.
afternoon your time in the New Mexico Bowl on ESPN.
DJI Power 1000 is still on sale for $379.
Iowa State versus Miami on ABC. Michigan. No, Miami OH play Colorado.
Miami of Ohio.
Yeah,
Miami of Ohio, yep.
play Colorado State on CW. East Carolina play North Carolina on ESPN. And that's it. So, yeah, there's a lot on today. About 8-9 games. Split between ESPN, Fox, ABC, and whatever the CW is. I think Dre told us what it was yesterday. I'll be back in a minute. Phone.
Okay.
Man, they got another portable power station at the 1,000 watt. That looks like the specs are pretty close to what DJI's are.
How much is that one?
$4.99, but let me show you this thing. This thing has got the built-in solar panel.
Oh, wow.
You just open it up.
Tilt it back.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. See, the same thing says non-returnable. That's pretty cool.
Now, did you get a hold of what's the name to get the solar panels or no?
No, I didn't buy them. If I bought them from him, it's the ones that they recommend, but it'll work with any one of them. And I'm gonna wait a little bit and decide whether I want them. Because I could get regular solar panels that would still work with this for like $100, sometimes $80 on sale. But I would probably want the ones that they recommend, probably a little heavier. And I'm not in a hurry to get it. Because I got it sitting on the other side of my computer over here. And I'm trying to think of how I'm going to set it up. I'm trying to decide whether I want to rearrange a little bit more and move it more this way. And then take my, that way I could take the Mac and put the Mac right here in front. So I have the Mac next to me. Makes it a little easier.
Yeah.
And if I do that, then I could take the power station, put it against the wall over here and use it to charge stuff. And that way it's constantly getting it working, you know, not just sitting there. But then it's not really feasible because then I won't be able to move it as easy. The optimum thing is be able to move everything over and up, put the 3D printer back over here, and then have behind me have the power unit behind me. But where it's at right now is good because I'm not using it right now. What I don't like about it, the one thing I don't like about it is where the plug's at. To charge it, it's in the front. Ought to be on the side. Because if it was on the side, then you could kind of hide the plug. Whereas if I plug it in the front, it's going to stick out about 8 inches. The way the weather is today, Paul, when we get off, and I'm not in a hurry to get off, but when we get off, I think I'm going back to bed.
Yeah, it's a good sleeping day for you.
Because like I said last night, I was laying down and I was having problems breathing. And I'm stuffed up, you know, it's like I was taking stuff for it, and it was like I looked at the medication he just gave me. I think it's the medication. Because the new medication says it could be shortness of breath. And this is the one that's supposed to make me breathe. You know, it's supposed to give me more blood for it, but I think it's shortness of breath. So I went from 500 milligrams to 2,000 a day.
Oh, wow.
So, and that's why I started feeling like this. So I'm gonna cut it back to 1,000. And if I still feel this, then I'm gonna talk to him about it. But I don't think he wants me to take a 2,000. I did that for 2 days, and it can get you lightheaded and all of this.
Yeah.
I was feeling every bit of it.
That's not good.
No, don't like it. We got this girl in there talking about cyber attack. This woman. Her name is God don't bitch. I'm gonna go back now. They threw her name up and went bloop bloop.
That was a weird name.
I know. I'm trying to get the name, and her name went up like this. Boop boop. It was Jessica something.
Jessica Rabbit?
No, I think it was Jessica Sapoto or something like that. But she's smoking hot, and she doesn't have a ring on her left hand, so that means I still got a chance. Come on, people. Jessica Sapoto. I was pretty good. I was quick.
Cool Cat, good morning. The yeah, we're supposed to get rain next 2 days. That's not good.
That's not her. Yeah, I'm gonna show you what she looks like. I'm gonna leave her alone. She with Homeland Security. Yeah. Leave that one alone. Homeland Security.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got too many ways to get into your back door. But she don't have a ring on her left hand, so I had a chance.
You had a chance. Well, I gotta pitch some peanuts. Be right back.
Tomorrow's her birthday. I'm gonna invest in peanuts. I need to find a brand he uses.
Just can't stand not tearing something up in this town.
Making it better, Paul. Making it better.
Yeah. That's what they'll tell you.
So last week when I shot the girls basketball, I'm standing there in go before I got in there at the table where the parents that like take the tickets to get you in, and they got one of them starts talking to me, and she's talking to me, and I didn't recognize her or anything because she's actually new to me. I didn't know who she was. Come to find out, she's one of the freshman moms, right, for Mandeville, and I found out last week. So she's saying, yeah, my son's playing, he's number 52 and was telling me all of this. And so, yeah, I'll try to get pictures of him when he's playing. He's JV basically. And now he's playing varsity too. So last night I walk in there She comes out the stand to come over and talk to me. And it sent me a Facebook request last night, friend request. And I went on there and she's single. So she might have a chance. I was thinking about that last night because we talk a lot the last few days. When I saw her, we stood there and talked a lot. And it sounded like she needs somebody to talk to, and that was pretty cool, you know. And I thought about it and I said, oh hell no. There'll be drama later on, and I like it where I'm at. There's no New Year's resolution I want like that. So I drank 2 cups of coffee this morning and took a fluid pill. I've been to the bathroom 4 times. I'm about to go to 5th. That's why I hate taking these pills. I'm going to invest in, I'm going to go get me an external catheter. So that way I don't have to get up. So have we seen Justin lately?
No. Maybe got a little butt hurt or something. I don't know.
Nice. Okay, number 5. I'll be right back. What? The what? Good ball. I gotta check these. So I started mixing this stuff in the water for the dog that works on their breath.
Mm-hmm.
Loki goes up, smells it, and walks away. Right? I told him, listen, if you're gonna get thirsty, but you better start drinking it. And you're the one that's gonna be thirsty, not me. And all it does is have a little mini smell to it, right?
Yeah.
So he but I've been like 3 days. They're drinking it. The other 2, they'll drink it. But he'll go up and he'll drink like 2 or 3 tongues worth and walk away. He must be getting used to it because he was in there just now sucking at that. What's Paul buying?
He was going throwing peanuts for the squirrels.
Yeah, but you're on the phone with somebody.
I'm getting a price on a tow dolly.
Oh.
A tow dolly.
What you need that for?
Well, the only thing
Looks
you
like
need
that.
one of them for is to tow another car.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What you need that for?
Is his tenant's car still broke down?
Why has he got to do it?
To be honest with you, why don't you just get them to come and get it? It'd be cheaper than buying a tow dolly.
Yeah, have somebody go get it. Oh shit, that's like money, man. His box came in with the pictures, and it was all looked like they stuffed it in. And it's just fragile and it's got a big bend in it. I want to make sure stuff wasn't all tore up.
Yeah, they don't seem to take any notice of anything that says fragile nowadays.
I got this boys basketball and girls soccer. The button. But they do a good job. Look how they pack them. That's the buttons. Like that. They do a good job. So that's good. Basketball picture. And these are they used to have problems with it. And I got an order in one time. It was about a $400 order, and all the ends were bent. Not enough to hurt the pictures because you put them in a frame to be covered. But
Yeah.
the fact is, I just couldn't give somebody bent pictures, you know?
No,
I
not
called them up and took pictures of everything and showed them. And I went through and I gave them what I said, I have an order I'll send you. It shows you what pictures are bent. So that's the only ones I need replaced. She looked at the order. She said, would you send you a whole new order? And I said, it's like expensive. You know, I said, well, you're saving about, it's only 1/3 of what's wrong. She goes, no, it's easy for us just to print it again and send it to you. I said, well, before you send it, learn how to pack it, you know? You got to have it, pack it better, you know? So since then, they've been packing them in things like this, where they pack them together like that. And I haven't had any bent ones since.
Yeah.
But that's how they come. You know, packed inside the box with everything.
Yeah, they just don't take any care when they put them in. Do they?
Well, that's what was happening. They didn't give a damn, you know?
Mm. The box was probably just slightly too small for the pictures, so it bent them over at the ends.
It came out pretty good. The kid I told you about, that special needs kid,
Yeah.
I got the picture of him. Can't show you a lot of it, but I don't want to put him out there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But where is it at? It's not gonna let me do it. But I got the Christmas tree with him next to it, like that. And he's right behind the tree. The little reindeer. And I also put him into a snow globe. Put him into a snow globe like that.
Uh-huh.
It looks pretty good. I did a few pictures for him. Now I got to go get a $50 gift card. And when I give it to him, put it back in there.
Oh, yeah, because
You
you
know what I
paid
mean?
in there and you said you weren't.
And I don't want it.
Yeah.
I actually have a $50 gift card in my pocket. I could just stick in it. I've got a Visa $50 gift card that's been in my pocket for about 8 months. I forget it's in there. I might just take it up and give it to them. I'm gonna go put these in the other room. So I don't have to deal with them right now. I ain't dealing with these till the weekend. I won't have anything Sunday. So Sunday I'll probably work on them. Because I'm not bringing them back to them for the first of the year.
Mhm.
Wait. I'm gonna do that. What? I'm gonna do that. Ah. Oh,
Why is she still up? Oh, it's in the last of her.
Even when you can't see her Zoom, she's always there. Tricking people into love so she can break their hearts.
You're not really that cynical, are you?
What have we just seen? One man dead. Two lives ruined. By what?
Well, on the love that killed him. It was envy. I'm in love with nothing can break not. Infidelity, not time, not even death.
Does that really exist?
Almost.
oh. We got a company on the internet that was on Facebook called Crumb.
Mhm.
And what they do is they have a tag. It's got a QR code on it. And the tags are free. You pay shipping. And they'll give you up to 10 tags. And they're basically for your pet to go on the collar.
Oh yeah.
So I got 3 of them in last night or yesterday. And I don't know how I did it, but when I scanned the first one, I realized that the camera picked up the code on the card that had the instructions, not the tag. I realized it later when I went to scan it, and he said it wasn't activated. And I scanned it again, it wasn't activated. And I said, well, what the hell? And I didn't realize it picked up the tag next to it, the code next to it. So I scanned the one on the card that's not on the tag, and it come up with Tino. I said, oh, bullshit. You know, there's no way to change it. I can't figure out how to change it, to make it change the QR code. Then I did another one for Clio,
5,
and I got that all set up.
0, 2, 9, 9, 9. Calls today at 14.
And then the other 2 won't scan.
All right.
I'm gonna tell customer service these tags ain't worth shit. You know, cost me like $4 for shipping, so I'm not mad. I thought they were gonna have the dog's name on it and everything else because they asked for the names.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feels.
Yeah, cool cat. I've got some 3D printed boxes that I could just bring down to the right size. And like, let me show you one. Like this. And what I do is it's got a little snap top we can put the stuff in.
Hey,
I'll
Jody.
probably see if it fits in there. And I'll get it to where it'll hold them in there where you could, just to protect them, just basically. If I stick it in the safe, I know that's what that is. That, probably pretty close. See. Yeah, look. I have to do nothing. All I gotta do is print it again. But that'll work. I mean, that fits. Gotta go a little higher. I've only got 5 of them, so 5 of them will probably fit in there. Let's see, without having to make it bigger. But it'd be, no, I'm gonna have to make it bigger. Yeah, gotta make it, because 5 in there, I won't be able to close it. It won't close, so I'll have to make it a little taller. But that would work. But that's the box right there, so I need to just make another one like that. And I can go on I could go on Tinkercad with this and put in the front of it, say, "Making America Great Again" or something like that. I just don't know. I don't think I lost that one, that print. I may still have it. I wonder how Donald's doing today. He's probably, him and Dre are lurking. You know they are.
Don's working this morning, isn't he?
Yeah, but I think he's only working a half a day.
Yeah.
Well, I want to tell you, my son and his wife, he's worked 1 day in the last 2 weeks. Must be nice. I don't ever remember that in the Marine Corps. I was an officer either.
Yeah.
but they went in Shenandoah National Park or something like that. And he tells me, he says, "You want me to bring you back a rock?" I said, "No, you can't take a rock from there." "I'm not taking one." I said, "No, you can't take any rocks out of National Park. Leave it alone. You got too much to lose." He goes, "Okay, I'm not taking one." So he says, "I got your rock." I said, "No, you don't." He said, "No, I don't. I really don't." But they went up upside of a mountain, and it was like, I think they said they hiked about 6 miles with the dog. Okay, with the dog. When they get back, it's a 3 mile and 3 mile back, right?
Yeah.
They get back, the dog goes in the house, lays down, and don't want to move, like it's sore and everything else. Australian Shepherd. He said, "I didn't know the dog could be so out of shape, you know." But she said she's hurting. That was funny. Yeah, found it. Let's go to this. I might print this
I
today.
guess that's taken care of. All it takes is a little bit of money.
What would you have to get that for?
Well, I didn't get it. He said to call a towing company, which I did. Tanya that lives upstairs, you know, the one her husband died.
Yeah.
Her power steering unit has gone out, and she's had somebody take a look at it. They put power steering unit fluid in it, and it worked, but it's leaking so bad she can't drive it, and she can't, power steering on a Cadillac just doesn't work. So, she's about 2 miles north of me. And so I was going to rent the dolly from U-Haul, which is about a mile west of me. and it was $55 or whatever. And I called Preferred Towing, and for $65, they'll go pick it up and bring it here. And I said, go for it.
No messing. Exactly.
You know, at my age, I don't need to be screwing around with trying to get a car on a car dolly and everything else, you know?
No.
I feel sorry for her. If she didn't, if it wasn't bad luck, she wouldn't have any luck at all.
Okay, let's measure this. We got 3.5
measuring?
inches.
Oh, you're making a box.
Yeah, I want to make, I got it, the same box will fit. But it's
I
about
thought
two-
maybe you were making gerbil caskets.
Yeah, it's a good idea though. Might be able
Yeah.
to sell them.
Yep, sell them.
Well, you've only got two probable things where it's leaking, Paul. Either a hose has burst or the
Well,
the
she
steering-
had a friend of hers come down that seems to know about it, and he put the fluid in it and thought it was fixed, but it wasn't, and so she doesn't have any. You know, if you take that to a mechanic, they're going to charge you $1 million just to look at it.
yeah, it's either going to need a new steering pump because either the gasket or well, if the gasket's gone, it just needs a new gasket. But if the bearing's gone in the steering pump, it'll need a new.
I think he said it was a gasket. But he went and bought parts for it, but he bought the wrong parts, so that there's the part sitting here, and yeah.
But you still got to take the belts off
Yeah,
and steering pump to change the gasket.
yeah, exactly.
And then if it's not the gasket, you've got to do it all again.
So that sounds like a job for somebody else, not for me. We'll
Yeah.
just bring it back, park it in the side yard, and then if she gets somebody that's willing to come, because her husband used to be quite the backyard mechanic.
Yeah.
And I don't know anybody like that anymore at my age.
Mm. Here you've got various mechanics that are mobile that will come out to your property and fix it for you on your property.
Right.
But mechanics charge a lot of money per hour nowadays.
Well, yeah, they got to make money too, but you know, it's just the point that usually the person that's in that situation doesn't have a lot of money, you know, extra money for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
Because she's talking about when she gets her taxes back, maybe she'll get another car, but you know, that's going to be March or April. I had to get up this morning at 5 o'clock and take her up to work. Not a big deal. It's just up the road, but
Yeah.
I just feel sorry for her.
I mean, you have auto club stuffs, don't you? Like we do. Recovery.
Yeah, but I do, but that doesn't mean that they'll tow that car for me.
If you're, well, with ours, if you're a passenger in that car and you're a member of the AA, they will come out and take that car for you because you're in it.
Ah.
I don't know whether yours do that or whether it's
Well,
the owner.
in order to rent the car dolly was $55.
Yeah.
These people are going to come out for $65, tow it back
Do
here,
all-
park it in the side yard.
That's it.
done.
Do all the hard work for you that
Yeah.
you'd have to do if you
Yeah.
rented one. Yeah.
And I don't have to worry about backing it. You know, I mean, I can pull the car dolly on the back of my truck, but
Yeah, but you've got to go and pick it up. Then you've got to put the car on it. You've got to bring it back. You've got to take the car off it. Then you've got to take the dolly back again.
Hello.
Morning,
And
guys.
that's worth the extra $10, isn't it?
Lance, what's up?
Hi, Lance.
Hey, Mark.
The hell did this thing go?
Keep getting this crap stuff, you know? Here comes Lance. Joe's buddy, Lance.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Paul. Can you hear me, Paul?
Lance is talking
Yeah.
quiet because it's early morning out there.
Yeah.
And he
It
doesn't
is,
want
Mike.
to wake his wife up.
That's right.
We got it figured out, Lance. So everybody
Yeah, what are you saying?
keep it down for Lance.
I've got my headphones on, so they can't hear. I just don't want to wake them when I talk.
And I'll give you a warning if Giggles shows up because you don't need that either. So Lance, Joe, show that power station that you talked about was cheap.
Okay, hold on, I gotta find it. Yeah, the what you call it still on sale, by the way,
It was
Lance.
on Amazon, wasn't it?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, mine is out for delivery right now, Joe.
Yeah, mine was out for delivery for a week, so good luck.
What are you going to show me?
Yeah. I'm gonna show you, no, I'm gonna show you power station. See, up, it's at a higher level now.
There you go.
Let me see. Hold on. It's now at a higher level. Level has never been before. This power station, it's got pretty, wait, it's the wrong one. It's not it, stop.
And you said it was about $400, Joe?
$499.
$499. There it is.
That's
Can you-
1,000 watt
Can you see
built-in
it,
solar
Lance?
panel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And
It's only-
the side flips open and that is solar panels.
Yeah.
You get it in green for $10 less. I like the green better.
Anchor. Huh. Maybe I'll return mine.
Now, this is anchor. This is an anchor, I don't think.
No,
You'll
it's
return it
probably-
with no return policy. Yeah.
Yeah, this one has a no return policy.
But I thought it was neat, Lance, because
I like that.
it's got the solar panels built in.
Yeah, I'd have seen that one. I'd have got that one.
Which is fine as long as you keep it outside.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's for when you go somewhere, like if you had a drone meetup, you just open it up. Then you
Yeah.
get somebody like somebody walk into it and break it. You know, it's like,
It's for that.
Yeah,
and-
some use it where you can keep an
Camping.
eye on it. It's out of the weather and yep.
Mm.
yeah.
But it has what was that? Was it a 1,000 watt or
1,000, like the DJI 1,000. Actually, DJI 1,000 puts out 200 watts more. It's 2,200. This is 2,000 watt. But Lance, did you see those 2 AI songs I put out?
I have not yet.
If you get a chance, I wrote a song for my daughter when she was about 8 months old. Now she was a year old. She was a little over a year old. I wrote a song, and I put music to it with my clarinet, and I used to play it and I sing it to her and all of this. And I put it on AI the other day and played with it and got it to where I liked it. And it came up. I let her hear it, and she cried. You know.
Yeah.
And then I have another one I wrote 10 years ago. It's a grainy selfie Christmas. That's because everybody was getting into the selfie thing.
Mm.
And I was trying to get a local group, Benny Grunch and the Bunch, that sings a lot of crazy songs like that, parody songs.
Uh-huh.
And I wanted to get them to do it. I couldn't get them to respond. And it's like, I really don't think they got it. I couldn't, because we know him and he'll do it. He'll get his group to sing it. I don't know, I didn't push hard enough. I should have got my sister to get involved because they know him real good,
Mm-hmm.
and he's in his 80s now, so they still do, on Christmas Day. It's Christmas Day. Yeah, it's Christmas Day. They go to the Walgreens on Metro Road, the band, and sing the song.
Yeah.
In the Walgreens, in the back while you're shopping, and he's still doing it. And he's still fine. But I really wish I'd have loved to have had him do it. But I did that also. And my daughter, she said, because I sang it on a video years ago, and I knew the music I wanted for it. I almost got the music the same with AI, and it came. So it's on my Facebook page, two of them.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But I've got about 10 songs I
Okay.
wrote over the years for the kids,
Hang on, let me.
and I'm going to start putting on AI and putting them out there like that. And I'm going to do it for them more or less, so that they'll always have them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll go listen to him now. I'm on your page.
Yeah, just take your time. You don't not in a hurry. But the Granny Selfie Christmas, you like that one.
And Jonathan, Dusty.
I'll be right back. Number 6.
Donald.
Oh. Granny Selfie Christmas.
Typical, innit? Kate just called. She said, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Make me a cup of tea. Jonathan, he said it was Anchor. And Anchor do good stuff, yeah. Well, the one that Joe was looking at was Anchor. I don't know about the one that Dusty's put on.
Now that one wasn't Anchor, it was Bowery or something like this.
All right.
Yeah, Lance had Anchor, but it was Bowery or something.
Right. Dusty's saying he's got one and he's going to test it out. But I don't know whether it's the same one.
And we played the video yesterday. The little girl's video yesterday. You're rubbing it in. That's all. You're rubbing it in. This is crazy. I've made that box a little bit bigger, and I told it to export it in an STL file. And the Joker, I don't know where it exported it to. We'll try it again and watch where I know where I've told it to do it.
It's out for delivery, Joe.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, let me know when it gets there. So I might name this trunk box. Because it is not showing up. Video profile, it should be right there. Yeah, it should be here. got it. Where the freak it went before? Mom, I am so mad I'm not gonna be able to fly for a couple of days. Because we got bad weather coming in today and tomorrow. And then Wednesday, over the weekend, it's supposed to be windy. And then next week, we got one day of bad weather and windy again. So, and it's windy right now because, boy, those trees outside are blowing. Blowing like paws up there when we told them not to fly. Okay. There goes your mic again there, Lance. You must have bought that mic that Lance, not Lance, Justin recommended, huh?
I did, yes. Is it going crazy again?
Hey, that's bad. Yeah. What you call it wants me to share this. That's the girl that's gonna make me delete my channel.
We can't hear any voice.
Yeah, I didn't put the voice on. Hold on.
Yeah, restart it and turn the voice on.
Hold on.
Just wanted to see if her voice was as cute as she is.
Yeah, it is. Okay, if I get it to share sound.
Hello. Today I am welcoming you on this fine morning to talk about how awesome this drone is and to say thank you to our awesome neighbor for buying this Neo drone.
Is that the drone that Jonathan bought for a neighbor?
Yeah, Jonathan bought it for her.
Wow, that's cool.
I'll be right back. I'm going to delete my channel.
Don't you do that. You just need to up your game a little bit, that's all.
No, I need to throw Neo away and just fly the other drone.
I didn't know you love that Neo so much.
Yeah, that's why it's my paperweight right now. Tinkercad. Okay, we're gonna create 3D design. Let's see if it will work. Oh,
What the heck?
Lance.
Lance is having a hell of a time with his microphone, isn't he?
Yeah, that's that what you call it. That mic that Justin recommended.
Sounds like a piece of junk to me.
No, it's probably a connection plug-in or a wire going bad.
Any better?
Yeah.
Very better. Very much.
Okay, so I'm in here twice, it looks like. I don't know why. I don't know which one. Which one is the real me?
Is it Memorex or is it live?
So the Seahawks looked badass last night. Not.
Now, who did they play last night?
Chicago. It was 6-3. What a boring game. We won, but
Well, yeah, that's a low scoring game. That means 2 field goals versus 1 field goal, right?
yep, that's what it was. And it was all scored in the first half.
Or 2 field goals and or 1 field goal and 3 safeties.
Well, can you imagine probably paying $100 and $150 a ticket to sit and watch that game?
And it rained like crazy.
Wow. Where was it at? Seattle?
No, it was in Chicago.
Chicago.
32 and rain.
Chicago, Chicago.
It was just about cold enough to snow, but it didn't.
Yeah, 33 degrees is right on the border of 32.
So now we are all on this panel. We are all Arizona Cardinal fans on Saturday. Root for Arizona
Why?
because they're playing Los Angeles. And if they beat the Rams,
Playing LA, huh?
it comes down to Seattle and LA for the
Yeah, and
playoff.
then I play some more.
playoffs.
There's only 2 left.
Bracket out that.
No, I know.
Now, is that game today?
Saturday, tomorrow.
Saturday.
Mhm.
Like, during this time of year, I get all screwed around on what day it is and what's going on,
Yeah, I don't remember a NFL football game being played on Wednesday since COVID. Do you remember that there was 1 week during COVID that they played every single day of the week because of games
Really?
getting canceled? And yeah,
Remember that?
Sunday through Saturday 1 week.
The boss looks open today.
Why are you giving me the lighter?
Boss will be open today.
That should be, I think.
We've got post that pass. So
We can hear Mark talking to somebody.
Yeah, Kate's arrived.
Kate has arrived.
Mm-hmm.
I certainly have.
Good morning, Kate.
Good afternoon.
Not here.
Yeah, not about 6:30 in the morning where Lance is.
Yeah.
Actually, it's 7:29 a.m.
7:30.
It's really.
Lance is in Seattle.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, Tacoma.
Working, Joe? Or are you working on your your basketball photos?
No, I'm working on that box for the box I'm
Oh,
making.
the box.
Like that. Yeah, I'm making a red, white, and blue one on the bottom. It says "Make America Great Again."
There you go.
It's foggy here today.
It was foggy since yesterday night.
Yeah.
Oh, Mudball says that they had a local furniture store promise free furniture if they won by 12 points or more, and the Chiefs won by 19.
You see, Paul?
Oh, there you go.
And that'll be on the box, so it'll be part of the box.
Good for you.
Okay, I will give anyone on this panel $1 million if you name all of these people.
If we what? Do we name all the people?
If you can correctly name all of these people.
Oh, heck no.
I know one. Stop, stop.
Unless the two
26 relatives on Christmas dinner.
Yeah, it's all it's all Nancy's relatives. Nobody knows who they are.
Now, is that all your family?
It is her family, which is my wife.
Her family, okay.
Yeah, and
Is that your, where's your daughter?
right here.
That's, I figured, I had a feeling that was your daughter.
And sister, brother, brother, sister, sister. So all of these are the main five. And then these are all either siblings or like this is a grandkid, of course, and that one's a grandkid. But yeah,
So my question is this, that is your daughter, right?
this is my daughter. Yes.
Yeah, so, well, she's pretty. What happened to you?
I knew that was coming. Now
She
you
took
talk
after,
about a bait and switch. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
she took after her. She took after
Yeah,
Good.
it's after her mum.
Sometimes God knows better. All the time.
Yep.
That's like that. Does your face hurt? Because it's killing me.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Where's Justin when you need him?
Hey, Jonathan Jackson's here.
Lance,
Oh, I'm gonna mute him.
Jonathan.
Coming on to rubbing in,
Jonathan.
making me kill my channel.
good morning, everybody. How does that better go again? You give a person $1, they can tell you what?
$1 million if you could name correctly every person in that picture.
Can't miss once.
So all I got to do is tell you the name of all of them people in that picture, and you give me $1 million.
Correctly. Name them.
Hold on, wait,
correctly
Lance.
and-
Stop. Make sure you didn't
Okay,
label them all
shush, Joe.
on Facebook.
Okay,
Go
I'm
kill
about
your
to tell you.
Facebook post.
You listening? You listening?
I am.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Now,
No, you're
hush,
not.
Joe. You listening, Lance?
I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna mute you.
The name of all of those people, I just told it to you. Let me get my $1 million. You said you give me $1 million if I can tell you
Yeah.
the name of all them people. I'm telling
Yeah.
you the name
The
of all
name
them
of
people.
all people.
Let me
A
They're proper
cyber
names.
million. Cyber million.
How you doing, man?
Jonathan's
Good,
always got an
Jonathan.
angle.
Good. Always got the angle. Yep. Morning, Jonathan.
Joe trying to kill
Jonathan,
me.
it sounds like that neighbor's daughter just really loving that Neo, huh?
Oh man, listen.
Oh, I'm going. I'll see y'all later.
Nah, Joe, don't do that. She might need tips from you. They love it, man. They came to my house Christmas night because I had actually been looking out my window at their front yard like the whole Christmas day waiting to see her fly. But what they did is they went in the backyard and made the video. So I never did see them. So they came to my house Christmas night with a little note and a couple of plates, and they showed me the video. And I asked the dad, I was like, listen, can I show this to the community? He was like, yeah. So he had to email it to me because I didn't want her number in my phone. He had to email it to me, and then I went and put my little logo on the back of it. But she's a natural, man. She's a natural. I like how she did the editing.
See how she said? He said she's a natural. Joe sucks. That's what he said.
Yeah, in fact, her dad asked me which park I'll be going to fly. He wants to come out there, bring her out there, especially once I gave her the controller. So they want to come out there and fly. Next generation of pilots upcoming, people.
Uh-huh.
The children are the future.
Yeah, she's a little cutie.
Oh yeah, she's an angel. All three of them are. All three of them are angels.
Oh, she's got 3 daughters?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which one is that, the middle one or the youngest one?
The oldest one is the one
With the long hair.
who began the video, and then you will see her 2 sisters in it.
Okay.
The little one is a Tasmanian devil. She's always beating up her sister.
Always on the go.
Mhm.
Here you go, Paul. Now it's in there, so I can print it now.
Mm.
You can see how it would be on there. So now I can print it.
What you printing, Joe?
I'm printing a box like this.
Mm.
That I make them for the. I got a little snap front. I can put my stickers in. I got some 50-cent pieces overlaid for Trump and stuff. I'm making a little box to put them in so I don't have them laying around. I can stick them in a safe like that so they won't just be thrown somewhere and they'll be protected.
What, some 50-cent pieces?
Yeah, it's little 50-cent pieces. It's 24 karat gold plated on the back. It's laminate. It's got pictures on the front. It says like 47th president, first president, the second president for 9 consecutive terms and stuff like that.
But they're real coinage, and they've taken
It's a real coin. It's a Kennedy half dollar, and the back of it is gold plated, and the front of it's got the overlay on it.
Yeah.
It's got
got-
comes with a little stand and all that stuff.
I got
So I'll
two
put it-
Susan B. Anthony's up underneath my landing pad on my phone. They just stay
How many Susan B. Anthony's do you have?
How can they
Go-
do 9 consecutive terms?
Well, he's
Well,
9 consecutive terms.
I leave them right on my deck up underneath my launch pad. They've been there since I got them. They outside.
There's only 2 presidents in the history of the United States. Who was the other guy? Cleveland? Was it Cleveland? Let's see. It says it's the second president. Not. It says it on here somewhere. I can't remember who it was. Donald will come tell us.
Yeah, but how can he do 9 consecutive terms?
9, N-O-N, 9.
Oh, none. Right,
Yeah.
non-consecutive. Got you.
Yeah.
Oh, 9?
Well, he's gonna change it and make the presidency a higher level. Okay, let's see if I can get some color changes. I kind of want a red, white, and blue. Slice it. It is the best box. You gotta take 2 hours and 31 minutes to do it.
It's cold. Shut up.
Very cool. Morning, precious. Okay.
Where'd Paul go?
Donut run.
No, he got that. No, he probably got his food came in. He ordered 2 cases of breakfast bowls and 3 packs of 18 Diet Pepsis.
Oh, 36.
Yeah, 3 boxes of 36 Diet Pepsis. And something else. He said something else. Can't remember what it was. Oh, baked beans. He just ate a whole thing of baked beans.
Oh, yeah, barbecue baked beans, yeah.
Yeah, he just ate a whole container of that stuff. Remember?
Yeah.
I must admit, when he first said it before, I thought he said barbecue beef. I thought that's unusual for him.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna slice it. Okay, we're at 64. Oh shoot, I gotta go get me a Mega Million tonight. Mega Million is $1.15 billion. I gotta go get me one.
Your billion's not the same as our billion, is it?
That's all right. Billion's a billion to me.
Your billion,
You know?
your billion is 1,000 million. Our billion is 1,000,000 million.
So 2142, 23. Blue.
Lance, did you watch the Pittsburgh Toledo game?
I watched some of it.
6 overtimes.
Yeah, I was hoping Pittsburgh was going to break their 5-game losing streak, but they extended it to 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good game.
Mm.
Did you watch it?
Yeah. And the Rutger Kansas State one after it as well.
Oh, Kansas State came back and won, huh?
Yeah, right at the very end. Yeah.
Okay.
With about, I think they scored a touchdown with about 4 minutes to go or something. Yeah, to win by 3.
Washington Syracuse plays tonight.
Turn on 3D printer.
That'll
Okay.
be
Yeah, there's 2 games today, I think. And then about eight games tomorrow.
yeah, they're going to start to ramp up between now and the 1st.
Yeah, the championship games next weekend, haven't they?
Well, all your snacks came in?
Tuesday, Wednesday.
No.
Yeah, Tuesday.
I was just
and
making a
Wednesday.
breakfast bowl.
Mm.
There you
Oh.
go.
Yep. Well, I stopped on the way back last night. I was trying to decide whether I had anything I wanted to make here or stop and get something. So I was looking at the app, and Wendy's had buy a Baconator, get one for $2. So for $9, I got 2 Baconators. And I said, well, I want to save one till tomorrow. So I bought a $5 bag meal with it. So last night, me and the dogs ate the chicken nuggets and the French fries and the 1 Baconator and the junior bacon. So I have a Baconator sitting in there for later.
The Baconator.
Baconator.
Wendy's has some pretty good food. I used to get their chili all the time.
Yeah, that's the one thing I haven't gotten in a while. I love that chili.
And you can get it with, if you can get it with chili with, onions and cheddar cheese sprinkled in it.
I used to get it on the way back from work sometimes from the other side of the lake. So I had 23 miles and I just I drive and just kind of eat it out like drinking it, like that.
There was
Yeah,
a lot of adverts on during the game for Chick-fil-A doing the new brisket sandwiches.
Chick-fil-A is doing a brisket?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I wonder if Don is gonna get the free furniture. Today feels like a Saturday or a Sunday to me. Probably because the week is so screwed up.
Yeah. Well, we got a phone call from the undertaker this morning to say that he's picked my mum up from the hospital morgue and she's in the chapel of rest now.
When did she die, Mark?
Last Thursday.
Okay. Is she gonna be cremated or buried?
Buried. She'll either be in a grave with her mum and dad and one of her dad's brothers, or her grandma and granddad and our youngest brother.
So you got a family plot, right?
Got a few. They only allow 3 or 4 people in each grave. But her youngest son is in with her grandma and granddad. He died at birth.
And where my mom and dad are buried, I've got a sister that was 3 months old that's buried, the grandmother, grandfather. But the problem is, it's not safe to go out there anymore. It's like right in the middle of New Orleans. But it's just, if you go out there, you better have a gun with you because they got people robbing people in the cemetery.
Oh, that's ridiculous, that.
Oh, I'm telling you. If somebody runs up on me out there, they might as well, they're going to be in the right place.
Hmm.
That's the first time I've seen that. I started to, I press print
Hello,
and it
Tanya.
comes up and it says maintenance required.
I smoked a cigarette on. Did you get a hold of anybody?
I told Nico it was going on,
So now I got to figure out what it wants maintenance on.
and preferred towing is going to be there.
Okay, but can they jump it because it's not gonna start?
No, they're gonna show up with the flatbed and put it on the flatbed and bring it back here.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep,
Alright, so I say leave room for, them to park.
yep, and that's what I told Nico. I said, keep your eyes open and make sure you help him park it where you want it, you know?
Okay. I was taking an order when I answered you earlier, so I couldn't even talk.
They're going to need somebody there when they turn up to collect it because they're going to be able to open it and take
Oh,
the
it's busy up
handbrake
there?
off.
That's fine.
Okay,
That's stupid, so, alright, I will be home around 2.
all right,
Alright.
bye-bye.
There's going to have to be somebody at the car when they go to pick it up, Paul, because they've got to take the handbrake off to be able to get it up on the flatbed.
I would imagine the driver, the flatbed driver will take care of that.
Well, he can't if he hasn't got a key to get in the car to take the
Well,
brake off.
she's right there and she's got the keys.
All right. That's okay.
Is that Lance? Is that a picture of Lance?
The guy's name is Leonard Skinner, named after the rock group Leonard Skinner.
Leonard Skinner. Yeah.
There's a little story behind it there. He was their
Which-
gym teacher.
Oof. Died in a plane crash and then reformed as the Rossington Collins Band, who then also died in a plane crash. I actually had tickets to see both groups that we never got to see because of the crash.
So Mark, what you're saying that is if I ever go on tour, I won't let you buy any tickets.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, okay. I'll make sure, do not sell the Mark. You gotta watch the replay. The white, I need the white next.
I think out of all the bands that I've actually seen in concert, the most unusual and amazing one was the trumpeter. Oh God, what's his name now? Oh, that's annoying. His name's just gone straight out of my head.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Back when they started the Louisiana lottery, and they had the introduction to it, they had a big thing at the Superdome in Louisiana, right there in New Orleans. And they said, first 80,000 that show up, you know, they're gonna fill it. They wanted to fill it. It was gonna be a concert. You didn't have to have a ticket, anything. You just go get your seat. And my wife and I went, and when you walked in, they gave you a dollar scratch off each. First time ever. So we had dollar scratch off, didn't win anything. But what they had Gladys, it was Gladys Knight. Yeah, it was Gladys Knight. Started the show. Then it was Fats Domino came in after and did it.
Wow.
And so you got to see Gladys Knight. We were sitting right there. And so Gladys Knight, and she did a whole hour set. Then Fats Domino came on. He was on for about an hour and a half.
Wow.
You know, so we're just enjoying every bit of it, right? And then after them, they reset a stage. It took them about 20 minutes to reset the stage. Huey Lewis and the News.
Oh dear.
And all I'm telling you is that I was in awe of the lights that he used for this, that were like supportive lights for his for the show. is he'd be singing something and he'd take off to get to the next place. And as he was going up the steps, the lights would start moving. And as he hit that spot, the lights would be right back on.
That's good.
And I remember just going, wow. The lights made the show more than the singing. Just watching the way they were using the lights.
Yeah.
It was like, you got to be kidding me. And he was on for about an hour and a half. So it was about 5 hours worth of concert for free.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
That was, I mean, it was very nice.
What the
We
hell?
just sat, and we were sitting nice and comfortable. You didn't have to do anything. You know, just sit there and watch it. You know, it's like, my God, it was nice. But I used to do a lot of the, I haven't done those in a while. I used to do a lot for the paper, a lot of the concerts where I'd go to like Fats Domino, I'd go to like anybody is doing really. So when they do like Amanda Shaw, the Victory Bells, anything to do with like a festival type concert, I'd go out there and get some pictures and get to eat, you know, because they got good food too.
Go on, help me out.
I haven't done concerts in a while.
A trumpeter that when he played was always really high pitched trumpet. He died a few years back.
You want to hear high pitched trumpets? Go look up Southern University band out of Baton Rouge, Southern University band, and listen to these jokers play the trumpet.
Probably at 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like, wow.
What's he called? Oh, it's annoying now.
The Southern Grambling, Talladega. All those bands are freaking awesome.
In fact, the start of his concert, the curtains were closed and you heard this really haunting, high-pitched trumpet playing. And when they opened the curtains, he was actually playing a conch shell. Good girl. God.
What's your mind, Paul?
Nothing, but I was gonna show you guys my latest video.
Don't you bark at me right now. I'm not giving you nothing. You don't need anything. Go get you some food out your dish. Oh, stop it. Don't you say it. No side out either. No. She look over at me like, you better give me something. No. So I looked at this morning, Adrian Matero put out a video yesterday on the new pistol he bought. And he got, it was an unboxing of a Smith & Wesson MP 2.0, something like that, 380. Yeah. He's sitting there on the show and he reaches in the back of it and takes his other one out and he's handling it and everything. and it's showing the difference between the one he carries and everything else. And they didn't bother him. Is it because he says Adrian Matero guns?
It could be because it's a gun show. I mean, because yeah.
What's the difference?
Was it live or was it recorded?
It was recorded.
Well, they won't
That's
do
the
anything.
difference?
You're allowed to do that. You can't show it on a live, but you can show it on a recorded.
See, again,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Right. Now, I think the reason, Joe, I don't know if y'all remember a while back, but it was a few children that literally like got on lives on Facebook, TikTok, just about every social media platform and committed suicide on live. So
they could do that on a recorded one too.
well, not really, because if you're recording it and you go ahead and you kill yourself, guess what? You're dead. You can't put.
You're not going to be able to put it on.
Yeah, you can't put it on.
Yeah.
I mean, not to laugh, but that makes perfect sense. If it's recorded, then okay. If it's recorded, we know you ain't kill yourself, or two, we know who to go talk to because somebody played that feed, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. They can be a recorder when somebody puts it on.
Right, but if it's live, they ain't going for that because people be on live for okay, a person like you've seen injuries from gun wounds and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But you got some people that's never seen stuff like that in real life, like they might have seen it on a movie, but they know that's Hollywood. But to actually be on a live and see somebody just take a hammer and just that'll fuck life.
It's not pretty.
Yeah, it really ain't. I've seen some, man.
We had a neighbor that he was having some issues, medical issues, and he kind of threatened that he was going to kill himself. And the wife got the son to get all the guns out the house.
Mm-hmm.
And they took him out the house, and they were watching a Saints game, and he thought he had some medical issues, and he didn't have cancer, but he thought he did. He said, I know I have it. I'm going to die from it. I don't want to go through all the pain. And they're watching the Saints game, and the Saints got beat at the end. It was a terrible game. And the wife asked him if he wanted something to eat, and he said, yeah, sure. So he was sitting in the room. She walked into the kitchen, started cooking, and heard a gunshot.
Oh, damn.
He had a gun underneath him that was hidden under the mattress, and it was a 410 rifle.
Did he do it?
Oh, did he do it?
Oh,
my
shit.
uncle went over and got there first, because she called my uncle. They were like, they grew up together. And he lived about 3 houses down. He walked in, opened the door, and he said, nobody wants to go in there.
Mm-mm. Close range with a rifle? Yeah, that's splatter.
He put it right under his chin right here and shot up.
Yeah, that's splatter. And that's flesh still bouncing around on the walls and shit still moving.
Yeah, it was all over the place. Stop. It was nasty. Yeah, people don't want to see that.
Nah.
Stop. I saw enough of that crap, and I said, stop walking at me. Stop.
Yeah, for somebody.
I saw enough of that crap when I worked DMS.
Right. That's what I was saying. I know you've seen stuff like that. But for like, the average person who, is not hasn't been introduced to stuff like that, then for them to see that'll mess them up for the rest of their life. Any loud noise I had them just scared to death after that. Much less the sight of anything else that'll mess them up.
Speaking of loud noises, I told y'all the story about a year ago. At the JV game, I was sitting there and I was taking a picture of the scoreboard, and the guy threw a full court ball, missed the goal, and it brushed my arm and hit next to him. It sounded like a gunshot, right? And I didn't even flinch. It was like, what was that? So last night, I'm sitting in my same place, and this game was pretty fast. In the first half, I had 6 basketballs hit by me. They were getting slapped away towards me. One of the officials looked over at me and said, I've never seen you getting hit that much. I said, that's number 6. And one of them was thrown 3/4 court. That I don't know how he missed the goal, but I'm watching it. I saw him throw it, and I shot the picture of him getting ready to throw it. And I saw the ball, and I said, it's not even going to hit the freaking goal. And that sucker came down, and I actually stuck my hand straight up in the air. And I caught it like right here. Where I just blocked it and went boom. You know? I didn't show anybody how bad it hurt my hand, you know.
What was that, Paul?
This is the ship I did this morning at dawn.
Yeah, see, that's what caught my attention. That dawn, that morning rise right there. What we say, the sunrise.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, that's a beautiful scene. That's beautiful scenery. That sun coming up is gorgeous, man. Look at that.
Got music with it, and I don't know why it's not playing because I clicked the boxes. Anyway, that's with the Air 2S.
What'd you say, Air 3? What'd you say? What'd you say?
Air 2S.
You almost said Air 3.
Yeah, I heard it.
Air 2S.
That little girl probably able to do that with the Neo.
Keep your distance this time. Is good.
She doesn't have a case for it, right?
Oh no. Cause I bought it what it was, the $199 package, right? And then mind you, I went to Best Buy and got my Air 3 back, and then I ordered the Air 3S straight from DJI once Donald got his, and I know that it was coming through. So a lot more combo I got with the Air 3, and I just got
So she
the
doesn't
drone.
have the extra batteries and everything.
God.
Nah, it only came one battery. But what I did was I gave it a controller from the Air 3S, which was the RC3.
The gray one, yep.
Yeah. I gave her that because I got the RC2, the new RC2 with the Air 3, so that can fly both of them. So I went ahead and let her get that one.
Yeah.
That's it. That's at dawn.
Got his name. Dizzy Gillespie.
Yeah.
Why, you want to send that case, Joe? I'll talk to her dad, give you the address.
Shh. Wait, I'm looking for something.
Dizzy Gillespie. And he died in 1993. God. We saw him in 91 or 92.
I'll show you if I can get it up here. Fine. I just saw it.
I know Timberland better produce that damn coat. I told him I ain't buying nothing else from him.
Who saw the damn
So they
thing?
produce that coat.
In the pocket. It's in the pocket. In the pocket. Pocket. It's on the DBI. I'm looking wrong right there. I'll show you. I'm gonna see if they got something better than this. I thought this had a cover on it. That right there, that's for the Neo to fit it in to put in your pocket.
Hold on, give me a second.
Oh, it just fits the Neo.
Yeah.
What's that now? What the world is that?
And what it is, it's just an empty. Let me get it to where this is back.
Well,
It's just a
he's
it's just a
showing
case.
you what he can print.
Oh, a Neo
Yeah.
slot. A
Yeah,
Neo.
the Neo sits right there where she could stick it like in a pocket, or in
Mhm.
like if she got a little like a purse, you know.
Right.
But
Okay.
I'm gonna look to see if they have one with a cover.
You can print that.
Yeah.
So does it make it that? Does the print come out that when you sit it in there to like sit in place? You know what I'm talking about? Like, okay.
Padding? No padding.
There's no padding, but they'll probably be pretty snug.
Yeah, not even padding, but how do
Something to hold it in place.
Right. Okay. You know, like when we get the drones in the boxes, they sit down and like the way they sit in the package is something that like molds, like a mold type seat. So when you put it in there, it doesn't shake or bounce around and stuff like that. Is what I'm.
Yeah, you see, I don't know about that. I don't know the thickness. But when you look at it, it probably when you put it in there, because it's for your pocket, it's probably
Right.
gonna slide where it's touching, you know.
Perfect fit. Okay. Yeah, if
It's
it's
probably
perfect
a
fit,
perfect
then it
fit.
won't. Yeah, if it's a perfect fit, then you're good. You ain't got to worry about that.
But I'm gonna look to see if they, because that was when it first came out. I'm gonna see if they have any
Upgrade.
cases that have like a cover, you know, that they'll like they have a cover for it. But I could
Well,
actually take this thing, thinking about it, I could take this thing right here and slice it. Do this, what? Let me show you.
maybe it's meant to
I could
be
take,
without a cover. Because think about it. If you got it in your pocket, right, your body heat is going to make that thing hot. That might be an opening for it to be able to breathe. I'm
yeah, 'cause I
guessing.
could do that right there and slice it. Let's see.
Well, I won't tell about it. I'll wait to see.
Let me see what I can do.
Yeah, see what you get it.
Right, I'm going to drop off, lads. I've got to go to my appointment. I'll see you
Jonathan?
later.
This is the kind of case you're talking about, right?
Not the kind of case, but you see the way the Neo sits in there?
Yep, it's in there, and the battery pack sits up here, and
Okay, Paul, lift the Neo up. Mark, you be safe, man. Paul, lift the Neo up. Okay, lift the case up. The case, bring the case a little higher. Joe, you see how the design is right there?
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I know
Right.
what you mean.
If they
Yeah.
do it like that, and then the Neo just sits in there where it doesn't move, just like the way Paul's case is. That's a nice case too, Paul, by the way.
yeah, that's a smart case.
It's got goggles in there?
Star Eyes. No, I don't have goggles. But what it does have, I have the other controller that. with
Yeah,
the
you got
screen.
the new RC2 and
Yep.
the charging brick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I find it real handy because I'm flying it all the time, right, Joe?
Yeah. Don't believe him.
I think I've flown that maybe 2 times. I've had it 2 or 3 months.
That came in the Fly More combo, or you bought that, Paul?
I bought it separate.
Okay.
On
Hey, look, Jonathan, I could take the bottom off on that side and make it to where it'll slide over the top,
Mm-hmm.
where it would slide over the top, so it would be completely enclosed. So that would be one piece right there. And you come over here and you do.
Take your time. Listen, take your time. It ain't like she know about it. I ain't saying nothing to her because we just not speaking on it. But take your time.
Jonathan, I even have another one still in the box.
If you come up with the perfect creation, Joe, well, you might have got yourself into some money right there. What you
Yeah,
gonna do
I'm
with that,
looking
Paul?
at that.
I don't know,
Hold on,
probably
lost my speaker.
put it in the trash. I don't know.
You mean put it in the trash? That's one without the controller, right? That's the
Yeah,
199 package.
it's brand new in a box. I've never taken it out of here.
Why you got two of them, Paul?
Because Joe always told me to buy two.
There you go, line again.
Because
So there you go.
I've got a brand new Air 2S sitting over there, but I don't fly it. It's just sitting there.
Then all that needs to sit there. So if something happens to the one you fly, and you can go pick that one up because you're gonna be like a kid who can't find a candy store without that Air2S.
Yep. Basically true.
Stop. I'm gonna take this. Go.
I can't wait till you fly that Air3 one good time.
Because I have it here, and also I have
What you got there?
the other controller
Mm-hmm.
that controls that.
Yeah. That's the one without the antennas, yeah. That's the one I had with the Mini 3 Pro.
There it is, the Air 2S, brand new.
Yeah, she ain't even had no feet on it yet.
See, I always listen to Joe because he always tells me what to do. Like he tells me to make sure I pick up Boston creams, and all kinds of stuff.
I want to find an OG Air 2 just to put beside the Air2S. That's what I want you to do. I can't see the chat, but what's going on in the chat? Anybody paying attention to the chat? Good morning. Happy holidays to everybody in the chat. The holidays ain't over yet.
Yeah,
You know, you got
Jody's here now.
that
Dre,
weekend,
what's up, Dre?
Christmas and New Year's.
Dre wants to know why your show was only 14 minutes yesterday.
How many people we got watching? We got 14 people in the chat.
Yeah, Paul, from my understanding, you was only on for like 20-something, 24 minutes. He was
24
gone.
minutes, yep.
What happened?
We only had 5 people in watching it.
The holidays, man, you know we're running late.
I'll have to go get Boston creams.
Yeah, Joe always sending me to get Boston creams. He says you don't live without them. Listen to your doctor. You got to eat the Boston creams if you want to live.
Well, you need it.
Right,
You need
Joe?
some help, Paul.
Huh?
Paul, you need some help.
Well, when I went and flew that ship this morning, I almost went by over there to get a Boston creams again. And I remembered just as I was on the road coming back, oh, hell, I didn't bring my wallet, so I can't.
Right now.
So, Joe would be happy, I guess.
So what time you going back out now that you got your wallet?
What's that?
What time you going back there now that you got your wallet?
Now there's no ships right now.
When's the next one?
Walter J. McCarthy is 4 hours away up north.
See, you already knew it was coming.
Well, you can watch the ships on marinetraffic.com. It's a free app. You can watch every ship in the world.
Here you go, Jonathan.
What's that?
It didn't take that long. Watch. You see it? And take that out. It fits right in there.
Ah, okay.
So that's the top to fit that. And it should be pretty snug. So I've got it to where when you put them in, you bring it up to it. Like, pretty snug. Yep. Gonna be close. I think that would work. Might have a little gap right here. That's the hard thing, to get it to be exactly right, you know?
Just gotta do the measurements.
Well, the dimensions of I know it should be like, you think of the thickness in there is about 2 millimeters. So you should go about 3 millimeters above the size, and it should work. But I've done that many times, and I found out if I'm gonna try to make a top,
Hold on.
this is the best way. Do this, and if it's,
You said the thickness is 2 millimeters?
it could be less than that. I don't know how thick it is. The thickness might be about 3 millimeters, probably 2 millimeters.
Yeah,
It's
if it's
just
2
enough. Yeah. So if
If it's two
you bring it 3 millimeters out, or
right.
4 millimeters out, you'll have the 2, it'll bring it out enough to, you gotta go past that 2, you gotta go to 4. You know,
3.5, 3.5.
I would go 4.
Three and a half.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
I don't know.
I would
don't
do
care.
this because this is gonna be real close. It's gonna be real close to making it work.
If
might
it's
print
two,
this
I'd
later and
go.
say.
Russell
don't
says
wanna
Joe.
lose.
I don't know if it's possible with printers, but I would go with 3.25 to make that top snug fit
Let's
that
see,
don't
it's-
slide off type business. But
Yeah,
I'm
this will
gonna
take 3 hours and 47 minutes to make.
Okay.
I might print this later, just to see.
Just
While
to
I'm going
see.
to the games tonight, I might print it before I go.
What time
What's
you
her
gotta go
favorite
to the
color?
game?
7 o'clock game. I gotta leave here
I
about.
don't know. How the hell I supposed to know? That's them questions only her father can answer. I'm just the neighbor
I
guy.
got something better. I'll do it with that. I'll make it with that, I don't have something around here. Let me see if I got something around here with that color. I gave it all away.
I would say
I got
watch
that,
the video and see what color
It's
she had
rose
on.
and gold. It's a silk. It's a 2-color silk. I'll make it like that
Mm.
and see if it fits. If it fits the Neo, I'll send it to you. You can just give it to her.
Everybody loves blue, so I guess blue. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll send it to you in one of those bags, and you can send me back like 2 of those batteries, you know.
With which bag? The which kind bag? That's one of the batteries.
That bag you want.
Joe's making
Stop.
a deal.
Yeah, I'll send it to him. You can send me back 2 of those Air 2S batteries and one of those charging bricks.
And the no, see now you went.
Hey.
I was thinking about going ahead and saying okay with the bag, but you said charging brick. You just killed yourself.
You never know when I might need a charging brick. You got like 5 of them.
You don't have no charging brick for real, Joe?
I got 1, but it might go bad. You never know.
Oh man.
It's always good to have a backup, except for Paul, because Paul doesn't fly him anyway.
Yeah.
I got the brick, the backup, and the backup for the backup.
I know that. You told me you had about 4 bricks. See, you shouldn't have said that.
I got 3 now, actually. And it's still wrapped. It's still in the plastic. I want to say. I don't even think I took it out the damn plastic.
Is that 3 backups?
No,
It's
I
3
got 3 of them
total or
all
3
together.
backups?
Look, I got 3 of them all together. Right?
I'll give you a
So-
backup still.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I still got a backup gun.
I do not take her off. I do not want to see Taylor Swift.
That's your baby.
No, she's not. She said she was going to leave if Trump won, and she's still here. And she's paying off the officials so that what you call it, a win.
She paid on who?
The officials so that the Chiefs will win.
No. She didn't do that, did she?
They're showing all the female people. Oh, that's what they're doing. They're showing Wicked. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But they had Taylor on at the very beginning. Look at that Joker. The Joker got gray hair and he got Groucho Marx eyebrows. I guarantee those things were pasted on. I tell you, people don't, like I said, I've shot so many pictures and been so around so many people. The stores don't affect me. It's like I'm out there to do a job. It's nice to be around him. Like Dan Aykroyd, it was cool to be sitting next to him in a movie, and John Lithgow was right there too. That was pretty cool. But it was like it wasn't like I wasn't in awe, you know. But there was one person that in my lifetime I was in awe when I was standing next to him, and it was at a Goodyear tire place in Palm Springs, California. I was getting tires put on my Chevy Vega, and he comes walking in and handed him 2 of his clown paintings for the wall. It was Red Skelton.
Oh.
And he was standing there talking to us, and that really, I was like maybe 20 years old, and that was an awe moment, you know.
Okay.
And I was pumping gas in Marengo Valley, and a Winnebago pulls up, and this little girl gets out and walks out to the back, little young lady. And I saw how small she was, and I looked in the front, there was nobody in the Winnebago. And I said, "You cannot be driving that thing. You're so small." Like that. She turns around and says, "Yeah, that's mine." And I looked at it, and I just I got a chill. And I just stood there looking at her. And she pumping gas, and she looks back at me, and it was it's like a frightening chill type of thing, right? And I'm just looking at her, and she goes, "Oh, you recognize me, don't you?" I said, "Yeah, it's scaring the hell out of me." It was Linda Blair from The Exorcist. I said, "Yeah, I'm waiting to see if you're going to throw up or do something crazy." I said, "I'm ready to go." And she started laughing. She goes, "That's really funny." And we sat. She pulled over to the side with the Winnebago to check some stuff, and she was by herself. And we sat there for about 2 hours talking before she left. It was like, and she could have said, "You want to come into Winnebago?" I said, "Well, hell no." Well, hell no, I'm not going in. I said, I'm not going behind any door with you. I'll look over and your head turn around, I'm done. And she had gone to the Colorado River. They used to go through 29 Palms driving out that way. And that's what she did. She used to go out there every once in a while. She had a Winnebago, and that was hers, and she'd just stay in it. But when I was in the Marine Corps 29 Palms, I used to go down to Palm Springs, and you see all kind of people down there. So Farrah Fawcett, so Donnie and Marie, all of them used to walk the strip down there. Now, none of them can walk the strip down there because of crime and all the crap. The only bad thing, Paul, about the late games is that they're in late. By the time I get home, it'll be about almost 9 o'clock. But it's good because it doesn't affect my day. a long print, but that doesn't seem like it should be that long to print that.
Say again?
So it shouldn't look like this print would take 3 hours to do. Because it's really nothing to it. The hardest thing is the bottom and the top, just getting the base, and then you just got a little, just keep going around a little thin one.
So why is it saying that long? There gotta be something to it.
See, if that works, if that does work and it looks pretty good, I might make one for me. So that if I go somewhere and I want to just take it with me, I could just stick it in one of my side pockets. Not have to worry about just the drone being in there.
Oh, they delivered the car already, Joe.
Wow. They know where they're putting it?
Yeah, let me get the let's see if I can get the camera on over here.
Well, I see that the Republicans are screwing up already.
Now what?
We got the House, we got the Senate, we got the presidency, and they're arguing about who's going to be the speaker. Because he was trying to go along and get shit done. Just to get it done until Trump got into office. So now they're gonna, and they don't have anybody. Steve Scalise ain't worth a damn. You know, there's nobody that could really do this job. I wouldn't want the job. And they're all the Republicans need to stick together 100% right now if they want to get shit done. They don't want to, they want to screw up. Then in 2 years, when they start losing their seats, they're gonna wonder why.
Can you see that, Joe?
Yeah.
Right there's the car.
But if that's where they put it,
Yep.
well, that was quick.
Yeah, it was quick.
Well, he
And
dropped
you
it
know
off
what?
that fast?
It was $75 was all. And they did everything.
What kind of car is that?
It's a Cadillac.
Yeah, you told me. You said that already. That's gonna be a pain in the ass to change out.
Yep. But at least being here, somebody can work on it, you know?
Yeah. Well, Paul, I think it's about that time. I'll jump off.
Yeah, I think we're gonna close it up.
Yeah, we're gonna pack it in.
Pack it in is what they call it, right?
Later,
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Okay,
I'll be
everybody. Hey,
over- I'll
thanks
be
for
back.
being here. We'll see all of you again later today. Not you, Joe,
Yep.
right?
I'll be here later. I don't have to leave till after that.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
Sounds
later.
good. Bye for now.
Bye.